Members only if you switch, then you dead till they hurt. All the dogs eat good, but the snakes at the pedigree. Like, I put you in the ghost, now you ghost me in the sick. That's why I keep the drum.
Yeah, man. We here, man. A1 and Whole Talk Sports, man. Slyde TV, man. Slyde Sports Uncut, man. We here in the building, man.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's the ball hole, man. A1, talk to me, man.
Man, you know me, man. I ain't making no noise, man. I'm just trying to see what you know with this sports situation, man. This morning when you woke up, I just want to know what was the biggest story in sports to you? Like, what resonated through your head all day? Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I can't believe that's going on.
Bruh, let me, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Like, yo, you heard about my son, Tank Davis, son? You heard how he talk, he bashing the ball, Devin Haney, mom? My boy's diabolical. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm rocking with my son regardless. Win, lose, or draw. Fuck the world, say the sales. You heard? Then my boy went in on his mom. Now they having a back and forth with the mom bashing. Like,
I feel like for
niggas get shot for less.
yeah, yeah, man. Like keep it in the sport, man. You disrespectful, but I get it though. You trying to do some mental game to get him to. I don't know. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't look like Tank ducking, like, but I don't know. To me, like that's a different story for a little bit later on in the show, man. But that's your answer for me. I ain't gonna lie. The biggest story in sports for me, man, was letting us up in his
Yeah,
door, man. Letting us.
we definitely gonna have to get back to that
Yeah, man,
because
letting
we
us up in the
definitely ain't
door,
no
man.
duck.
That's the biggest thing to
Definitely
me.
ain't no
When I
duck.
woke up all day, that was resonating in my head, man. We here, man. We in the sports world, man. We get to finally talk our talk, man. But yeah, nah, Tank, man.
Come on,
That's
man.
like the biggest thing in boxing right now, man. Tank Davis, man. You got him, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. They got this little trio back and forth thing going on, man. So Tank, obviously, you're pro Tank. So after him, because you got him number one, who's the better fighter? Who's 2 and 3?
Did bro the proof in the pudding with them three.
Okay,
Ryan knocked out Devin,
okay,
even though they tried to say it was testosterone or PEDs that got him there. No, nigga, you got knocked out.
okay.
But Ryan knocked out Devin and Tank knocked out Ryan. So we're discussing
So where does
who the
so
big dog for
where
real.
does Shakur fit in there? He number two or what? Like you forgot about Shakur Stevens because
Shakur, yo, now you know this. I'm a Jersey nigga to the core.
okay.
I love everything about where I'm from. I love everything about my niggas. I support Jersey to the fullest. And Shakur, I salute you. But come on, bro. Like you don't even want to be in this conversation because first off, you don't quit.
Right. Okay, I hear you. I ain't
He
gonna
ain't fit
lie.
for this conversation.
My honest opinion though, if
You
you
got
want to keep it a
pillows,
buck,
buddy.
right?
Great
You
defensive
gotta look
fighter.
at the height and the weight to it. They natural weight. Fuck what they boxing in, they little weight class and all that. Right? So Tank is the shortest out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he's not doing no training and stuff like that.
He like a walking 155.
Right, exactly. Well, now 150, yeah, we'll say 155.
He walk around at 155.
You can hear me?
But see, yeah,
All
I can
right.
hear you.
So, yeah, but like, no, I was going to tell you this. All right, so you got Devin Haney. He's 5'8", right? 5'9". Then you got Tank
Mm-hmm.
Davis. Tank Davis 5'5". Then you got Shakur Stevens. He 5'7", right? All right, cool. Everybody is bigger than Tank. So, in my eyes, I don't know who's ducking who. I'm not going to say it because I feel like for me, that's a fight that boxing don't got enough money for. I think, me personally.
If you ain't gonna say it, I will. I ain't got no shame to say it.
Okay,
All right, Shakur don't got the bag to fight Tank. Not to make him an offer. Tank has to make him an offer because he's the A side.
okay.
Then on top of that, Devin want to be the A side, but you ain't the bigger draw, so you can't make really no offer either. Then Ryan, we all saw how that went. You know, he had weak stomach during the fight. Tank hit him with that body shot.
But
It
I
was
ain't gonna lie to
crazy
you though,
shit.
bro. I gotta interject real quick because you keep throwing Ryan Garcia out there like he a slouch though. He not a
Nah,
slouch.
but he already came and saw and lost.
Yeah, I get that. But boy is definitely in that. He's up there. He. You see what he did to Andy? You already just said that.
Yeah,
Embarrassing.
but the question was who running the
All right,
division.
but look though.
The question was who running the division.
Yeah, but you threw your little shot out there. I ain't gonna let you keep throwing shots out there at him like that. He ain't here to defend
Oh,
himself.
that's your man now? Oh, you gonna ride for him, huh?
Nah, I ain't riding for him. He hit hard as shit though. I ain't gonna lie. You see, you know that. You know he hit hard as
That
shit.
I mean, you're a professional boxer. You're expected to hit hard as shit,
Right. I get
unless
that.
unless you
So my
Shakur
whole thing.
Stevenson. But Shakur Stevenson, we gonna keep it 100. Like the boy's the best defensive fighter out of all three or four of them, depending on who you counting. At 135, he's the best defensive fighter. Like, don't get me wrong, my boy,
That's because he
he
weighed
accomplished.
25 pounds more whenever he's not training, when he's not making weight. That's my opinion. My honest
Oh wait,
opinion.
what?
The one
What you
that's
said?
closest to 135 is Tank Davis out of all of them. So, just in my honest opinion, I don't really know too much about boxing. I love it as a sport. I watch it, I break it down a little bit, right?
Nah,
But
because Tank Davis at
if you're
Northern is a little.
135 and you fighting at that,
Tank Davis.
if you fighting at 135, right? You train, you make
Mhm.
weight the night before, whatever the case may be, and then you rehydrate yourself. You gain all that weight back. So now you coming back into the ring hitting heavy as shit because now you got all your power back. You ain't weak, you ain't dehydrated or nothing like that. So for me, I would think in my head, that's an advantage. I mean, it's fake common sense for real. Like if I'm
Uh,
dehydrated, I'm a
uh,
little weak. So
through my experience boxing, that rehydration you don't get it don't work like that.
okay,
You get a lot of your weight back. Yes, you will gain. You'll pick up 10 pounds. You'll come back 10 pounds heavier, but you're not gaining 20, 30 pounds back overnight. It's not happening. It,
right.
it's never
But
going to
you're
happen.
not.
It don't work
You
like that.
said 20, 30 pounds.
Like
I
you got to remember, Tank walking on 1 second. Tank walking around is a little pudgy nigga. Without boxing, he a little pudgy short nigga. Ryan, Ryan, they they more slender people. So walking around without hitting the gym every day, they little skinny dudes. Like we talking about guys, bro, and I ain't tall. I'm not no tall three of them. And they're long, lanky, they're slender, like dudes. Tank's the only one that really has to beat his weight down. Well, I take that back. All of them beating their weight down because they adults. Walking around at 135 as an adult is crazy work to me, period.
right.
But that's just my opinion. You feel me? I don't know everything. I just know what I know.
All right, so closing out, man. I want to ask you this before we go to the next segment, man. Say all three of them, they get approved to fight. Who fights who, man? Who gets the most check? Who fights who and who wins? Who gets left
I
out?
mean, I think the biggest fight to be made out of the four of them, because we count Shakur, of course. Out of the four of them, the biggest fight to be made is either Tank versus Shakur or Tank versus Devin. Tank versus Devin has history. They've been at this. They've been hated each other since I'm talking about since Devin was been hated each other. So that's the biggest draw. Tank and Devin, followed by Tank versus Shakur.
So
You might
basically,
even
Tank gets
yo.
in both of them. Both of them big fights, Tank gets in. 100 million,
I mean,
150 million, how much they getting?
outside of Canelo, you gotta look at it. He the biggest draw in boxing right now.
How much they getting, though?
I'm t- I, I ain't sure what they be making. 60-40, 70-30 type deal.
Okay.
Tank side, because he's gonna bring in the money. He the one that putting the asses in seats.
Yeah, man. Well, we gonna see, man. We have yet to see that, man. We gonna see if they come to a conclusion on that. All right, so we got the WNBA coming up in about a month. The playoffs cruising up, man. Feel me? We got Minnesota, man. They at number one, top of the WNBA standings. You got Golden State at number two, and then you closing out with who we
Yeah, the
got?
Knicks doing.
You got Las Vegas at three, and then you got Atlanta Dream with Indiana creeping up right behind them, a game behind.
That's your girl. That's your girl too. Them
Who you talking
Asian,
about? Oh yeah, ain't no secret.
Asia,
You know that, man. You know that's my baby right there, man. You know that's
Lady
the
Brown
goat, man.
Brown,
That's
Lady
hey
Brown
yo, listen,
Brown.
man. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? That's cool, Minnesota. Y'all a regular season team and all that. When it really count, we already know who the goat is, man. We already know how she's stepping, man. She done been there a few times, done one. We ain't gotta really go into all that, but they gonna take it all, man. That's just mine, That's just how that goes, man. Every time she's in the league and she's healthy, she's breathing. It's over. It's over.
Look, man, Asia going for a fifth. You heard?
Okay. Okay.
Everybody in her path right now is Turkey. You feel me? She eating everybody up.
Okay.
I'm an angel. I'm an Angel Reese type of dude. So I'm hoping Atlanta kick. But overall,
You
I
know that.
know where it's
You
going.
know that ain't gonna never happen, good brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know that ain't gonna never happen.
Hey man, don't yo. I seen stranger things happen.
Man, she better stay pretty, man. That's all I can really tell her at this point. And
Come
catch
on, look
rebounds and double doubles and shit like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man.
at
Vegas
look
got
at
some.
how many rebounding
No, I that's all cute. That's
She's
cool.
breaking
That's
records with
cute.
rookies.
Respectfully, more power to you. But Becky Hammond, this shit breaking down to a science with this Vegas shit, man. They running like the Spurs. Becky Hammond, you
They
know who
the
she came under tutelage under my boy, Greg Pop. So you
uh-huh.
already know they got that type of, they got that style over there, man, that winning code. So that's what this is, bro. Like, for the next 5 to 7 years, for sure, Vegas is going to be in the finals at least 3 out of 4 of those years.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say,
This is a fact.
Pops took L's too. Pop took L's too, big.
No, absolutely. But he didn't have a losing season until the end of it, till it was over. He
Yeah,
went, he went the most,
I
but
ain't
hold
worried
on, he
about
had
your
the
season.
most consecutive winning regular seasons without a loss in NBA history.
Without a
Five-time
doubt.
NBA champion. Hold on, though. That's what I'm saying. But that's the breakdown on it. Who we've known that's been dominant like that? Like, you could talk about names like the Celtics and the Spurs and the Lakers. In the WNBA, you can only really say that about the Aces as of lately. And I don't even, matter of
Yeah,
fact, the
what
Comets,
they got,
back to back, Houston Comets. That was in the 90s. That
what
was
they
when that was when this first happened. Ain't nobody making no
bro, what
noise
they
like that,
had,
man. Like Vegas, man, they shutting it down. And
what
ain't
they
nobody.
have with Asia Wilson is special. She's a special player.
I ain't
She's a
gonna lie,
once in a
man.
lifetime player. I mean, like
Everybody,
she
listen.
earned everything.
She is she is the greatest women's basketball player on any level: collegiate, high school, WNBA, intramural, AAU, church
I
league.
don't know. We might have to fact check that. Oh, don't
No,
break your
I'm
impact
telling
on the
you,
back, my
I'm
baby.
telling. Listen, this is what I'm telling you. All right, we could go back in the day, Cheryl Swoops and all that. Nah, but we talking
What's up?
about. I'm saying if you want to break it down, like yeah, Lisa Leslie was dunking and all that. All right, respectfully, I get all that. Asia Wilson is different, man. She's different. Like she's giving you mid-range game. She's taking you to the rack. She'll shoot on you like she's. It's just like LeBron. Like she
Right.
really could
And I'm
fake
not
play all
taking
5 positions.
I'm not
Facts.
taking none of that from her. I believe she is all
Well,
that you say
boom.
she is. But calling her the greatest, bro, I'm not gonna do that yet. That's disrespectful to too many women that came before. And
Hey,
honestly,
man.
she, she got a nice resume,
I'm being disrespectful. I'm telling you, I'm
so
rocking with
shit can
her.
happen.
You see what I'm saying? I'm big
Shit can
on
happen,
loyalty. If
B.
I gotta stand on that. Ain't
But
nobody
I'm
ever gonna
behind
be
her
better than her. It's
100%.
kind
I
of
ain't
like,
even gonna
all
lie.
right, But it's kind of like Mike though. Who's gonna ever be better than Mike? And I know you big LeBron, but come on, you know the
What?
reality to it, man.
I
And
mean,
for those who didn't watch
we're
that,
not gonna do that.
the Last Dance really like stamped it. That like nobody will ever be Mike, have that worth ethic like Mike had.
What?
Let's really talk about it then, good brother.
You know, it's the 6'8" kid from Akron, right?
Okay,
I'm telling you, you know the one they crowned him the chosen one and the king before he even touched the NBA floor.
I hear you. I'm listening to you.
You know the leading scorer, top 5 in rebounders all time, top 5 in assists all time, top 5 championship winning percentage all time. Like, I mean, finals appearance all time. Like,
And how many years though, good brother?
hey man, don't get mad at longevity.
No, no,
Good
no. I'm
things
not saying
last.
that. I'm not disputing. I'm just asking a question. You can answer. I ain't. You want to answer a question with a question and all that. We ain't doing that. How many
What we
years?
in? What we in year 24?
I don't know about that. I thought it was like year
I mean,
23.
how young did he start?
Yeah, year 23 or something like that. I don't
Nah,
know
it's year
though.
24.
Okay, year 24. All right, respectfully, right?
Nah, this is the 24th year.
All right, so he did all this in 24 years. You know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm getting at.
You
You
trying to
know
say
where I'm getting at with
it took
this.
him so many years to do dot dot dot.
Man,
But
listen,
bro,
man.
mind you,
Mike ain't even make it out. Listen, if we gonna talk about that shit and we gonna keep it a buck, Mike ain't even make it out the first
it
round
ain't
his
even
first
because he
eight
didn't
years.
want to. He couldn't, my boy. He couldn't.
No.
He couldn't.
Yeah.
He was washed. By the
And
time he was
so,
in his 40s, he was
all
washed.
right, all right. But this is what I'm gonna tell you.
Wizards Mike was mid. Let's keep it a band. Yes, is he one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time? Yes, he is. But we ain't even going to cap the kick it. Bro,
Man,
he was ass
I
by
hear
the
you,
time he
bro.
was LeBron age. He couldn't even keep up no more, so they moved him to small forward and gave it to Rip Hamilton at the 2 or Jerry Stackhouse.
Man,
I remember.
I
I
hear
was
you.
there.
I hear everything you saying, man, but that shit is null and void to me, man. Because at the end of the day, this is the difference. I'm gonna break down the difference to you, since you want to
Talk
say
to me.
all this, right? The
Mm-hmm.
difference is the Bulls drafted majority of the niggas that Mike went and won with. So that's what you gotta break down to it. You gotta break it down to the front office, to the coaching, to the general managers, and all of that shit. This nigga Brian had to
Uh-huh.
bounce around, man. Brian had to bounce around. He had to leave Cleveland, man. You went to the finals
He had
'07.
to
You got
bounce.
yeah, you had to leave. You had to build some
You
shit.
are funny. You are funny. You know why I say you funny? Because only a fool would make that type of statement. I'm gonna tell you why.
Man, the niggas like the Avengers,
Because
man.
because
Mike was Thanos, man. Michael
look,
Jordan is Thanos of the NBA,
it's
man.
real easy when organization behind you that's gonna draft you the right pieces you need.
I
That
hear
first
you.
run with Cleveland, my boy had nothing. They drafted nothing. What did they draft? Name one Hall of Famer Cleveland drafted from that 2003 to 2010 Cleveland Cavaliers.
Good
Name
brother.
one.
I can't speak on. I
Other
can't
than
speak
Zubin
on.
Silgowski,
I can't speak on the front office though. That's their
and he
fault.
was already there.
That's
By
their
the time
fault.
LeBron got there.
That's their fault. But see, Mike had influence in his front
That's
office.
their
I guess
fault, not
LeBron
his fault.
didn't. Mike had
Exactly.
influence.
That wasn't his fault though. That wasn't his fault. And then something Mike can't do that LeBron has on his resume. Wherever I go, I bring a championship. Wherever I go, no matter what.
Wherever you go, he bring a championship.
I even double back to Cleveland, took the championship. I took them
Man,
to the
Mike.
finals. They took that L. They didn't want to give me the right pieces. So I went to Miami, won a ring my second year,
I'm not even
lived
going.
out my contract, came back to Cleveland, got y'all a ring. My first year there, right? Or
Yeah.
second year, first or second year. Then I left there, went to the Lakers, You feel me? The late great Kobe Bryant. Went back, won it there. Now lived out my contract there. I got my son on, and now I'm going to Philly to Kobe's hometown to do it there. Like, bruh, the boy is, bruh, he's King Midas with this shit. No matter what he touches, turn to gold.
Man, I'm
The
not even
proof in
gonna
the
lie,
pudding.
man. Kudos to LeBron, man. You the greatest player of our
He
generation right now,
dominated the
next to
league
Michael
20 plus years.
Jordan. I get that. I get that. I hear that, man. All right, man. You know, enough about that, man, because I know you're gonna be pro LeBron every time, man. It's
You
you know, it's
know
never
I am.
yeah, you know, it's
I'm
never a
worse
dog.
than Tyler. You heard?
Nah. Yeah, nah, for real though. And it's horrible because you definitely don't respect Mike. Mike gonna be,
But what's
hey
up?
man.
What's the next, man?
Yeah, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. We got NFL coming up, man. We got NFL coming up next month, man.
Yes, sir. Can't
Yeah.
wait. Ready to
We
watch
got the
my
power
Eagles
rankings,
kick
man.
y'all
We got
ass. You heard?
Seattle. Seattle, you know, they got them saying that they gonna repeat, man. You got the Rams, they done charged up on their little roster and all that. But who you got? Who you think? Who you think gonna you think Mahomes, you think they
I got the
the
Rams.
force to be reckoned with still? You think he coming back from the injury still how he is or what? How you think that's gonna go?
Yo, I feel like Pat Mahomes is one of the most quickly forgotten and slept on players. Like for somebody that a couple years ago was the boogeyman, y'all sleeping. Like y'all better wake up. My boy, he really liked that.
Yeah. Man, for me, man, I ain't
And he
so
don't
you
gotta be too much high on his legs. The
right.
boy got a bazooka.
Nah, facts though. He definitely do. I ain't gonna lie. For me, man, I think for real, Kansas City is theirs to lose. Anytime Pat is back and he healthy, that's their situation. So just for me, that's what it is. Ain't nobody messing with Kansas City. Like they're
Cause
still
I
the
just
team to
wanna
be in the
slide all
AFC.
summer.
They're still the team to be in the AFC.
Right?
So
I ain't say all that. Still a threat. Don't sleep on him. But at the same time, come on, right?
so who you got?
My Eagles, bro.
No, I said
Don't
AFC. Hold
don't
on, hold
don't
on, hold on. Don't
oh AFC.
AFC good, brother. AFC, but we gonna get
AFC
to
good,
that too.
brother.
Yeah, they're the team to be in the AFC. There's nobody else. We not talking about Denver. We not
If
talking
we
about
talking about the
Buffalo.
AFC,
We're
if
talking
we
about the
talking
AFC.
about
But I'm
just
saying though,
strictly the AFC, yeah,
yes.
I'm a rock out with you. I got they the proofs in the pudding, you know? Like they come on, man. What? They team of the decade,
I'm
you
not
heard?
gonna lie to you, Mr. Hope. You're
So
100% wrong about the NFC and the Eagles, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're not even gonna win the
what?
division, brother.
Why? Cause you're bum ass Giants?
They're
Cause you're
not even
bum
gonna win
ass
the
Giants.
division, brother. NFC
What?
East is gonna be the listen to this, because we're gonna
We
come
had a
back to this
bad year
episode.
last year and still
Listen,
won
hear me
Super
out
Bowl.
though. This is all I want to say, because we're gonna come back to this episode in a couple weeks, middle of the season and all that, right? NFC East is gonna be the toughest division, I want to say, in football. Just because they broke a record or they stopped a record that was a long-standing record. Remember, nobody had won it 2 years in a row, whatever the case may be, right? Nobody had won it back to back. That got broken.
Hmm.
Now it's gonna shake up. But you got Jaden Daniels with the Washington Commanders. You got Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. They look like they beefing up on their defense and all that. Cause you know, they defense, man, they couldn't catch a cold, man. No bullshit, man.
Bro, you just the first two niggas you named, first two quarterbacks you named, injury prone as hell. Jaden Daniels, right off the rip, out, get him out of here, coach. Amazing season. His mom's an amazing manager. She talked him into all the right rooms and all the right deals, but couldn't talk him out of injuries.
No, I
Then
get that.
Dak Prescott, come on, man.
I get that. I mean, I disagree with that. I'm not even gonna lie.
His best
For me,
his best shot was like 2017. 2017 was his best year, and then he let the Packers take that from him when he had Zeke healthy. Since then, you mid. You mid, son.
See, I'm a
You
little
you ain't.
biased.
I'm
I'm a
sure you
little
are,
biased.
cause you from Texas.
Nah, not even just that. I'm biased because talent overrides everything. You just got bad coaching and bad play calling and shit like that. Then what can you do? So for me, that's
Here's
what it
why.
is.
Yo, name. Yo, think of how many great wide receivers they've had since Dak Prescott been here. No
I
matter what the play is, your receiver's job.
Yeah. Members only if you switch, then you dead till we hurt. All the dogs eat good, but the snakes with the pedigree. Say, I put you in the ghost, now you ghost me in the sick. That's why I keep the drum.
So yeah, all I'm saying is talent, brother, talent, bro. And you can't do nothing about bad play calling and bad coaching, man. And that's just all it really lands to. Cause
I agree
and
to an extent.
but let me tell you this though, and I'm gonna give you an example because I gotta back up an example of what I'm talking about. Sam Darnold, the golden boy of what I'm talking about. You see how he started out with Jets. With the Jets, he said he was seeing ghosts against Tom Brady and all that. You remember that shit. And look how his
Hmm.
shit turned around. Look how his career turned around to winning a Super Bowl. Like, come on, make it make sense. That's because he's always been fucking talented. He just been having some bullshit ass coaches. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how it be, man. That's I mean, it's
It's
fucked
not
up
even
as it
just that.
sounds.
He had bull. Who did the Jets have besides him offensively? Who did he have to throw the ball to? Who did he have to run the ball to open up for
I want to say Le'Veon Bell was there at one point
the
in time with
pass?
him.
Like you want to blame nothing around Sam Darnold on the Jets. We
Yeah.
knew he ain't had nothing to do but get injured.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to refer back, if you want to refer back to someone like you named Dak Prescott, he's always had great receivers since he was drafted.
So you know what that boils
But
down to?
hold on, wait
Bad fucking coaching.
one second, because I'm getting to something. You've always had on that team. Your connection with your receivers, your relationship with your receivers, regardless to what the play is called, it's their job to get open. Right?
Right.
Agreed?
Yeah, agreed.
Exactly. And it's your job as Dak Prescott to put the ball in their hand. If you can't make that connection, that's not like bad coaching. That's bad connection. You don't have that relationship with your players. As the quarterback, you the leader of the team. You supposed to all off season be working with your wide receiver core.
That's only 50. Well, yeah, that's in regards to the wide receivers. That's only 50% true because you got the defense as well. So, and I know just like everybody else knows, the Dallas defense couldn't stop a cold for the past 10 plus years. So,
10 years, that's a stretch. That's a
yeah, well, I
stretch.
mean, when's it,
They had a real raw
they haven't exited the first round of playoffs in how long? They
defense
haven't
like
made
a
the Super
couple years
Bowl in how
ago.
long?
Got there.
They haven't exited the first round of the playoffs
30
in how
years.
long? Haven't went to the
30
Super Bowl
years.
in how long? Exactly my point. So,
30
therefore, if it's something wrong, then you need to repair it. Put a
years.
band-aid on it or something, stop the bleeding to do
Nigga,
something, because damn.
that's their owner. That's their owner fault.
100%. And you know, I finally get to get on a platform and talk about this fucking bozo. Like, just lay down
Jerry
already.
Jones,
Lay
he
the
should have
fuck
stuck with
down
Foles.
already, bro. Lay down already, bro. Like, you really fucking shit up saying you him. Like, yeah, you fucking anything up. You want to be judge, jury, and executioner for the whole team. Like, how you the president, the mayor, the governor?
Bro,
How you all these,
it
like,
go all the way. See, he too ego driven. It starts all the way back with Jimmy Johnson when they was building a dynasty that people run off and live off to this day. Like he was sick as hell that they was giving the coach the credit.
right.
Nigga, you the owner. Just enjoy the money and enjoy the fact that you own a championship team. He was so offended, want that shine. He want that attention. He want that validation that you did this. You ain't do shit. You bought a team. You drafted some players that you were suggested to draft, and it worked out because you put the right coach in the right position. The moment you took him out, y'all ain't seen a championship since.
Well, actually, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he run a tip. Yeah, that exactly. But before that, it was Barry Switzer. But you know, they try to say Jimmy Johnson came in there and just
Oh, you
picked
had
up
cut
the
out.
team. No, I said Barry Switzer was. I think even before or after that, they won a chip with him, because what Jimmy Johnson came from Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, so but yeah, it's time for him to go and get out of here with that shit, man. That's the only way Cowboys gonna win. But you know,
Yeah,
my
I had
Giants
the.
though. Hold on, we gotta talk about my Giants. Gotta talk about my Giants.
What about him? What
Man,
about
we
him?
coming.
Y'all
I'm
got
saying
Odell back.
no,
That
but
was
we have a
smart.
top five. We have a top five. We have a top five receiver in Malik Neighbors, man. And he's coming back off an injury, and he's healthy as ever, healthy and strong as an ox. LSU
I
product,
just hope.
wide
I just.
receiver
I
university.
just hope y'all protect Jackson Dart, man.
We gonna protect him, all
Cool
right.
ass white boy. Man. Yeah, I mean, I try not to beef with y'all too much because y'all gave us Saquon, and when y'all gave us Saquon, I knew it was a ring. Y'all really gotta watch out
Saquon.
because we'll do it again.
Yeah, I
We'll
hear.
do it again too. I mean, we got the division year before last year, probably this year again. I mean, I don't know, man. I
Man,
always
AJ
thought
Brown let everybody know, man. AJ Brown let the whole world know, man, that Philly shit breaking up, man. Yeah, y'all defense top tier and all that. But what y'all gonna do with this offense, man? Y'all don't let the glue go. Y'all don't let the glue go. And y'all don't let the glue go, and y'all see
yo,
now in the top five fantasy football, he's in top five. Like it's projected to go. Like
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right?
he wasn't
How
last
much
year.
did AJ how much did AJ Brown do in the Super Bowl? How much did he do this season of the championship?
How do you not know that he wasn't a factor or not? Because they wasn't, he was so that's what I'm saying. So
He spent the whole year bitching. I was here to the games. I didn't go to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna cap the kicker, but at the same time, I went to the games, bro.
he's a
He did
door
his
opener,
college.
man. He opens doors.
What?
He's a door opener.
Devontae Smith was just as valuable, if not more, than he was.
Let me break down what I mean to you though by a door opener, right? He's a door opener like this.
He's an
He's so much of a
efficiency.
he's so much of a threat as a wide receiver, right? He's so much of a threat as a wide receiver that Jalen Hurts will fake like he's gonna throw to his side, and he'll throw to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith will be wide open because it, AJ Brown's getting double teamed. He's a door opener. So regardless, whatever you say or not, and you go off stats in the postseason or whatever, he was a factor on getting them there. He was a factor on making them the team that they was to win the Super Bowl. That's just what it is. You can't
Yeah,
deny that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. All that's cute. Willing to say all that's valid. He was a door opener. He was an attention getter, so on and so forth. But we can get another one of them. We got another one of them. He
I
ain't
hear
do
it.
nothing but cause attention on the other side of Devontae Smith that opened up. People were so worried about them because that's what we was used to before we had a Saquon. That they opened the door for Saquon to damn. But we
I
ain't
mean,
off that no more. So how
I
y'all
mean,
gonna prep for us this year?
I don't know,
How you gonna
man.
prep for us now?
I mean, shit. What's Saquon? So what? So that's another thing that you gotta remember. For me, in my head,
What's
I.
that?
So now what y'all gonna do? We gotta see because yeah, y'all could say something. Yeah, shit look good on paper and all that, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, we there. Like we need to see that. Like we need to see what's going on because we're gonna be there this season. So we're gonna tune in and see what Jalen
Like,
Hurts.
yo,
I'm not a Jalen Hurts hater.
I
Hold on.
mean,
I just don't like the Eagles because I'm a Giants fan, right? But I'm gonna give credit where it's due to certain players. And Jalen Hurts, that's been my man since Oklahoma. I ain't
Mhm.
gonna say Alabama. I hated him in Alabama. I felt like he wasn't gonna flourish as an NFL quarterback until he went to Oklahoma. Because everybody knows, just like I do, Lincoln Riley is the quarterback whisperer.
Bro,
Baker
he's two
Mayfield
tones
before
off
that,
and on. But
Tiny Tim before that. Like, this is what he do. Number one overall quarterbacks. This is the type of energy so he had to go there in order to get to where he was today in the NFL. And I'm stamping that. Like, can't nobody tell me other. Because name a quarterback that went to the University of Alabama and played under Nick Saban that's flourishing in the NFL. That's a starting quarterback and that won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. You can't name one. So for me, I put all the respect on his name as a quarterback.
no, by all means,
Just the team as a whole,
as you should. He
AJ
earned it.
Brown breaking up the glue. I feel like it's not gonna be all the way together like everybody claims it's gonna be. But hey, we
That
gonna
nigga
see.
was never the glue.
All right.
He was just there.
He sure had a lot
He
to
was
say
just he
towards the
just
end of the
played for the
season. He
team.
wanted to, so just for me, I'm just paying attention to when you on a carousel, if the media is paying attention to you or not, that means you're
Bro,
somebody
wide
important.
receivers, wide receivers are the divas of the NFL anyway. So all they do is cry.
But
They
see,
always got a camera in their face. They always got a microphone in their face, and he's just excited to run his mouth. He loves the attention.
it's
But
crazy you say that
outside of
though.
that, do it
I
on the
feel
field.
I
What are
feel
you
like
doing on the field? I
I
watched him in
mean,
the Super Bowl literally put his hands down, go for a pass, no opponent in front of him, and drop his hands. You didn't want to be there. You didn't want to be there that way. He want to be the star. He want to be the saving grace, and you just not that, brother.
right.
You think you gonna go to the Patriots and be that? You still not gonna be that.
I don't know,
All the,
man.
bro, I'm telling you, Wallahi, listen to me. He is not gonna be that
We
on
go
the
ahead.
Patriots either. Dog,
We gonna have to say this date,
you
man.
gonna
I
get some
can't wait to
dogs?
come back and revisit this conversation right here where you say you're not gonna be nothing. Cause I think otherwise.
Nothing special.
But
You
hey,
think you're gonna be a top five receiver this year?
they have him poised right now on the fantasy football
Uh
as
huh.
the number 5 receiver. So I mean, hey, NFL thinks it, scouts think it, the critics think it. They think that Philly was the problem.
Time will tell. I don't
And
believe
I
him.
believe it
I don't
too.
believe in him. I never have.
I believe it too. And this is what I think in my head. It's kind of like with a relationship. When y'all get into it or whatever, and y'all both are saying that one's the problem, and then y'all go to another situation and say AJ Brown goes over there and he's winning games and he's catching touchdowns and 1,000-yard receiver, and Philly doesn't produce and they don't win a Super Bowl or make it far into the playoffs, then yes, Philadelphia is the problem 100%. Because whoever flourishes was not the problem. And whoever doesn't was the problem. I mean, it's science, it's math. Like, you can't, oil and water don't mix, so you
That,
separate them together and you see what stirs.
that's very true. So we shall see. Because that's all we could do with that. I
That
can
we
go back
will,
and forth
brother.
with you all day about them. But then they'll never hear about nothing else but the Eagles and AJ Brown
So you got Kansas City and Philly
on the
as a
Patriots.
rematch.
Because look, I'll put it like this. His last year as an Eagle, right? Most guys, when they want out, they'll overperform to raise
Okay.
their trade value so
Okay.
they can go where they want.
Okay.
He
So you
wasn't
got
being
Kansas.
he wasn't
So
like bro, he should have been a librarian. He want to read on the sideline.
and it's
Watch the
crazy. You know how
games.
many books he sold by doing that shit? He sold a lot of that man books, whoever it
I'm
was. But
sure. Helps you. It doesn't help you on the field though. You're a professional football player.
this is what I'm
But you're a
trying to figure out
professional
though.
football player. This where you
Right.
need to shine. This where you need to serve.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. So obviously it was an issue and he didn't really want to address it. So he wanted to just like be an actor or whatever. I don't know. This is what I'm
You know
saying.
what the
Now
issue
he's
was.
going though.
We all know
Now
what
he's
the issue
but
was.
look, now he's gone. He's not there no more, right? Does Philly play Kansas
Mm-hmm.
City in the Super Bowl? That's who you got come February? You got Philly and Kansas City?
I'm still gonna take my Eagles. They my team.
Okay.
That's my Eagles. Why wouldn't I take my team? I took them last time. I took them the time they lost. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to take them, and I like Pat Mahomes. I would even say I'm a fan, but at the same damn time, like no, I'm not taking him over my team. That's my team. I'm gonna
I got this is what I got.
ride and die
I
with
got
my team.
I got Kansas City.
The whole reason AJ Brown went out was because he wasn't the focal point no more. That year we won the Super Bowl, Saquon was the focal point,
All
and
right,
AJ wanted that for himself.
all right, so look, I got Kansas City and Buffalo in the AFC Championship, right? And then I got your Seattle Seahawks playing the LA Rams in an NFC Championship. It's possible. It could happen. Two divisional teams playing. That's what I got. So we're gonna relive that conversation and come back to it mid-season
It
and
could
see
happen. I don't see
how
that.
they. Yeah, it could
I
happen.
see. I agree on the AFC. I have the same pick for the AFC. I got the Bills versus the Chiefs. But as far as the NFC, I got my Eagles and whoever,
And I want to say one
whoever.
thing because I know it's going to sound crazy because I said a couple minutes ago that the NFC East is going to be the toughest division in football. I know somebody's going to think in their head, well, why didn't why didn't you pick one of them teams to win the division or to make it to the Super Bowl? And I'm gonna tell you this because just because it's the toughest division in football doesn't mean that you have to win every football game. You could be a tough team. All of y'all can have winning records and damn near all four make the playoffs and all of that. I still think Seattle and the Rams are going to be the best teams on paper right now going into the NFL season. So I think right now in my head that those are the two teams that are going to make the NFC Championship. Yes, the NFC East, the Commanders and the Giants and the Cowboys and the Eagles, all four of them teams are stand-up teams, though. Like, all four of them teams, they could win 10 games next year. That's what I'm breaking down in my head. Giants is
Like
my team. Of
I
course, I
will
want to
say
see them
this.
to the Super Bowl, but that's not likely because I break sports down. And, yeah, just we don't see that just right now. So, you know, but definitely,
We 1 year removed from the Super Bowl,
okay.
right? It's hard not to look at us as a possibility of a threat to go back.
No, 100%. I agree with
got
that.
we got a complete team. We got chemistry. We sturdy.
Right.
Now, what I saw with the Seahawks, like you see this all the time in football. A team here this year, going the next. Didn't even make the playoffs next year. Like you see it,
So
you
what you
see it
saying?
all the
That's gonna be
time.
Seattle?
Like, bro, I'm not necessarily saying that, but I don't got them going back. I don't got them going back.
They make the
I
playoffs
don't got
though?
them going back at all. I see
Do they
them
make
making
the
the
playoffs?
playoffs. I ain't
Because you
gonna
know they had the number
disrespect
one
them.
receiver last year.
Hmm.
I want to say Njigba like the lead in receiving yards.
Like, bruh, look at the Rams the year they leading receiver that year. What did he do the next year? What did they do the next year? They blew up.
No, I get that.
I don't see no different out of Seattle. Even when they went back when they had beast mode, it's
Yeah,
like
so you said the Rams, right?
football.
But the Rams broke that team down though. So they tried to
That's
like
true.
they couldn't bring everybody back. I want to say what Aaron Donald left that year. Like it was something going on. It was a lot going on.
This the thing though. You can make the money make sense. You could always make the money make sense. The players have the choice to take pay cuts
Absolutely,
to bring the team back.
100%.
Nobody wanted to do that. Everybody wanted to try their hand.
And make some money. I mean, and that's how it be sometimes. But hey, they
You know what I
won.
mean?
And, you know,
Some,
the
but
year
that's
Philly
why
won.
team
If Philly don't
because
win, I think the Rams win. Because The Rams gave Philly a
Huh?
run for their money that year.
Yeah, they did.
Nah. I'm lying. Kansas City wins that year. Philly don't win. Kansas City 100% wins. Yeah, like that's how that's going. I'm not even gonna say pump that.
Okay, that's a stretch, but I'll hear you out.
Yeah, Kansas City wins that. Philly don't win that. Kansas City wins that year. That was their year. I mean, just any
Mm.
year they're healthy and they're in it, like it's still is. You can't never count them out. They got to be in that top spot opening week one, win healthy. You can't never count
I
those.
know Pat Mahomes is gonna come back on a revenge tour
Ain't no secret.
because
Ain't no secret.
he hear what everybody's saying. Even his Madden rating, I think he like a 90 for the
Nah,
first time. Well, Lord,
that's a.
I ain't got no. I think he's like a 90 rating, which is crazy, mad disrespectful.
Oh yeah, he got something. He got something to say. He got something to say. You know he gonna come out. He's a
He
humble
gonna
beast
have a
though.
lot to say.
He's a humble
You
beast.
think he ain't? You think he ain't hearing that people ain't saying his name no more? You think he ain't hearing all the chatter? How everybody talking about Seattle and talking about the Rams and talking about all these other teams, the Eagles. He's coming back on a revenge tour. Everybody's sleeping, acting like
Facts.
they washed. Them boys ain't that old, and they got the chemistry. They just wasn't healthy. I think we gonna get a tiebreaker. Eagles, Kansas City,
Eagles, Kansas
round
City.
three.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see that again. I want to see something exciting, good brother. Respectfully, that's not gonna be exciting.
You don't want to see that again?
Nah,
What you mean? The first time the Chiefs won, second time the Eagles won. We gotta have a tiebreaker.
I'm not feeling that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay,
Just me
tell me
personally.
why then. Tell me why though.
Because at the end of the day, for me, it's gonna give me along the same lines as Golden State in Cleveland. That shit got boring as shit, bro. No one to see that
Needed that.
3 times,
We needed that though.
times. Like, come on, who wants to see that 3 times? And then it's like, all right, cool. That's good for the sport. That's what you want to say is good for the sport. I feel like it's better for the sport when different teams are competing every year. It's different teams,
Bruh,
different years. Toronto went to the
every
finals. That
e-
that was
every
big.
era needs
OKC,
era- every era needs a rise. What makes sports interesting. Pure hate, pure hate. I can't stand these niggas. I want to rip their head off every time I see them. That's what makes
right,
the sport. That make the game go good.
right.
And both teams got something to prove. They got to get back. They want to prove that it wasn't a fluke. Pat Mahomes want to prove that he ain't washed.
He ain't washed though.
I think it's gonna.
I know
I
he's
know he's
not.
not.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I know he's not washed. And if the sport thinks that they out of their mind, and if the fans think that they
Listen,
out of their mind too, because at the end of the day, like I was saying the other day, with sports and just how science is and stuff like that, people is getting injured, bro, and they're spending so much money on this to get healed and fixed and stuff like that. It's like they never left. Word, like literally, it's like they never left, bro.
yeah, they making them like bionic men.
Exactly.
I can't even lie. Technology is advanced so far, bro. Once upon a time, you tear your Achilles, you're done forever. Now, people coming back like nothing ever happened. But at the same time, only time will tell, my brother. Only time will tell.
I'm pro Pat, man. I'm pro Pat. Till then,
You know what I mean?
I'm pro Pat.
I got my money on Pat though.
Yeah, ain't no secret.
I'm pro Pat
I
myself.
got my money on Pat, man. All
I got my money on myself.
right,
I'm riding with him.
so that's what it is, man. Big Kansas City in the Super Bowl. That's what we pointing, man. But look, this was another thing I was going to talk to you about, man.
What's
NBA
that, bro?
season. You was talking about LeBron, he playing for Philly and all that. Now we're going to talk about the Lakers. Well, not even just the Lakers. The main attraction, man. Luka Doncic, man. He done lost 35 pounds. He's in the best shape of his life. What does that do for the NBA, man? I want to know, man. What you think, Ho? What do that do for the NBA? Luka losing 35.
I mean, him losing 35, like that's a big deal because he's historically been known for being like poorly built, I'll say. So now he actually coming back and back. Y'all couldn't do nothing with him pudgy. You really ain't gonna be able to do much with him in shape. But at the same time, bro, I really don't think it's gonna make a difference. I don't got the Lakers doing shit for real.
So Luka losing 35 pounds doesn't make the Lakers a threat or a legit
No,
contender
I
in the Western Conference.
no, I think that just makes it better for Luca's health, probably longevity. But I don't
I
think
don't
it's
know,
gonna.
man. I got to beg to defer, man. Any team that Luka Doncic is on, he's gonna be a threat. The NBA has to watch out.
Yeah, I never said he wouldn't be a threat. I'm just saying
But also,
it's
with
not a
that being
race.
said, on top of that, though, hold on. On top of that, you never said that he wasn't a threat. Well, also, I'm gonna tell you like this, Ho. Being a threat makes you a contender when you're Luka Doncic, perennial All Star. Every year he's in the top three, top five in MVP
No, that makes you
voting.
that that makes
First All NBA. Like
teams
he's
teams win championships.
100%. But
Teams
he,
win championships. We talking
I,
about one dude,
where'd he go though? Where'd him and his
the
team go
Lakers,
to? No, no, no. Before that, the other team he was on. Where'd him and his team go?
the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, where did the Dallas Mavericks go though?
You tell me, because I don't remember him
They went
winning
to the
shit.
NBA Finals, if I could recollect, a few years ago, and I believe he was on that team.
What did we discuss
So
yesterday?
I say that.
One player can get you to the big game, but he's not going to win it for you.
Oh, okay, all right, no, that's but that also okay. So getting you to the big game that makes you a contender. That makes you a threat. So Luka losing 35 pounds 100% makes the Los Angeles Lakers a threat. Anytime you have him on the team, he's gonna make everybody around him better. Who did he have before he had Kyrie Irving?
Bruh.
We didn't know what Jalen Brunson's.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got access to the internet while I'm on here, but
Okay.
quick question. Who the Lakers starting five right now? Projected.
All right, right now off the top, you got Colin Sexton, um, Luka
Uh-huh.
Doncic, um, my white boy Austin Reeves. You know that for a fact, them three. So let's see. DeAndre Ayton, I
They
believe,
are
is still over
15.
there. That's yeah, I said Austin Reeves. And I think DeAndre Ayton's still
Mm-hmm.
over there. And I know they just got somebody
Okay.
else in a trade or whatever. But I could name 4 out of 5 that I think.
Okay, right. I don't got them beating the T Wolves.
I mean, I like that. I mean, I don't know. Because we got to see what LaMelo going to do over there with Ant-Man. We got to see. I mean, I like it on paper, but we just got to see. Because Luka over there, man.
Melo loved to pass the ball and Ant-Man loved to score it. So I don't got them beating the T Wolves. Since we talking about unproven things, like the Lakers being anything, that's an unproven factor. Yeah, I know Luca gonna go put on a show.
Right,
He gonna be competitive. He gonna ooh ah the people, but that don't accumulate wins. That just make a good show, my baby.
right. I get that.
I don't got him beating the T Wolves. I don't got him beating Denver right now.
Wait, who did Denver just pick up, though? Hold on. Denver just picks up
They
out
just
the
I was
Rosen.
just about to ask you that.
Denver DeRozan. Ooh, I ain't gonna
Denver just picked
lie.
up somebody.
DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan, Denver DeRozan, Denver DeRozan,
Yes,
man.
that
I ain't
I
gonna
really
lie.
don't got him. I really don't got him beating them now. I don't got him beating the Nuggets.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, they had this paper, man. It's crazy. I fuck with DeRozan. He's a great player, right? And I want to drift off real quick. Still keep it NBA, right? They had this poster,
Hmm.
and it had top tier, second tier, third tier NBA players, right? So one of the on the third tier, it was saying it was just talking about all these players, and one of the things was um it had a couple players on there, and your boy was one of the players on there, right?
First ballot, first ballot, second ballot, maybe,
And not at
and
all,
bottom
right?
of the barrel.
It was two players on that list. Cause later on in the show, we're gonna bring this list up. Cause I want to
All
talk
right,
about this. It's two players on that list that I know for sure that is going to make the Hall of Fame.
all right.
And
What you
those two
talking about?
players are Al Horford and Drew Holiday. I ain't say first ballot neither. So we're gonna talk about it. I ain't say first ballot neither. But they gonna make the Hall of Fame. What's up? Would you disagreeing? What's up? What's up? What you want smoke? You want static or something? What's up? Let's
Al
see.
Horford. Yo, the crazy thing about it is, it depends on who's gonna be in that class the year he gets voted. Because nah, bro, he can miss it. Drew Holiday, great defensive player, great team player, heart and soul of a lot of the teams he was on. But I mean, he's an NBA champion. No, I can't take that from him. And I love his game. I respect it and all. But Hall of Fame be about being a star. You feel me?
I'm not
It's
even
not a
gonna
lot
lie
of
to you.
people. It's not a lot of people in the Hall of Fame that weren't a star.
I gotta keep it
And
real with you, right? This how I'm about to break it down to you, right?
talk about it.
You got big names that play defense in the NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Allen,
Mm-hmm.
for example, names like that they was just known for the Gary Payton, that they was just
Dog.
known for their defense, right?
Gary Payton was not just known for his defense.
Right. But you see what I'm getting at? Majority defensive players. Like the glove was his nickname, so it was based on his defense, right? All right, boom,
Very
respect.
true. Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday got the advantage over all these cats. You know why?
Why?
He got jewelry, good brother. He got jewelry.
You are aware Gary Payton has a ring, right?
Gary Payton has a ring. You
Oh
want to
six
stamp that?
Miami Heat.
'06 Miami Heat. What he was like 50 years old?
Oh six Miami here.
What was he like 53 years old? I think that
It
nigga
don't
was like
matter. He got one.
he didn't even come off the bench. What was he like? The 11th player on the team? That's like saying
Just
Carl.
about, but he was there. But he was there.
That shit got an asterisk in it. He got an
No,
asterisk.
it don't because he was such a
It,
star. Most of his career
it,
that it's no asterisk. It just he had to get it in time. He didn't get it while being a star. He got it by being a vet.
I
Veteran leadership, bro. That count for something.
I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Um,
You ever forgot all about that shit.
nah, I'm not going with it. I'm not going for it. That's why I'm trying to like catch the thought and understand what you're saying, but it don't make no sense because that's like saying Michael Jordan or LeBron James, they done played all these years and now they go on a team where somebody else is number one,
What don't
number
make
two,
sense?
number
I'll
three
pull it up.
option. And yeah, he got a chip just because he sat on the bench and collected dust on the pine. No,
And
that's
what the hell Drew Holiday do?
he was a factor in that chip. 100%.
He wasn't a star,
He was.
bruh. You know how many people forget the Milwaukee Bucks even won?
Didn't he win a chip with Boston too though?
Was he on that Boston team? I think he was. Yeah, he got two rings then.
So I'm just
That puts him a cut above. That puts him a cut. That gives him one more leg
So
up.
that's why I'm just like,
But
I'm just trying to make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. So
he
for
make,
sure. I
you know
made my
what?
case though. I made my case. Does he make the Hall of Fame or not though? Did I make my case or not? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. That's all I want to say. Did I make my case? Yes or no?
It's still a 50-50, bro. The coin toss, for real, for real. If you asking me, do I think he deserve it? I think he deserve it. I think he's putting the work. He's been
I think they're
a
gonna give
glue
it to
guy
him
on a
first. I think
lot
they're
of
gonna give it to
teams.
him first ballot, no questions asked. And the world is
No,
gonna be shocked, but I'm not though.
hell no. He's not gonna be a first ballot shit. Not gonna be a first ballot shit. I remember Drew Holiday all the way
Hey man.
back to
You said wait, wait,
Brooklyn
wait, wait,
when he
wait.
was
You
drafted by the
remember Drew
Lakers.
Holiday, what?
First ballot? No. Is he going? Is he going to make it? Yes.
Brother, brother.
What? What? If I said something wrong, make it right.
I ain't gonna lie, man. No, you basically agreeing that he's gonna make it. I ain't saying no more. I'm just saying, don't be surprised when they first battle him and the whole world's like, "Oh my God, he don't even deserve it." Da, 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 da. He does. Simple as that. He put in the
No.
work.
Now that first ballot shit, I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking no first ballot nothing.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
gonna have to be a really ass year of inductees.
All right, so if he wins the chip this year with Philly, man, with the 76ers, does he
Let me
submit
ask
his
you this.
case?
Let me ask you this, right? How many rings do Rick Fox got?
Who cares? No, seriously though, who cares?
True. That's our opinion though. But he got more than Drew Holiday, right? He started all three of them years that they won. The Lakers won them rings.
But see, that's a difference
He
though.
started every year of that three-peat. He was he was very vital in all three of them championships. And I don't think he's
Can
in the
we
Hall of
say
Fame, my brother.
can we say that Rick Fox was an all NBA defensive player? Can we say that Rick Fox was a top
Defensive
three
player.
leading scorer on his team? Can we say that Rick
I have
Fox, that's what I'm saying, was on the cover of Slam magazine? Like that's what I'm saying. It's certain things that NBA players are
bruh,
getting with the attention that Rick Fox didn't get that attention. So I think it's a messed up comparison to compare the two.
bruh, no. No, it's not. It's a perfect, it's a different time.
Hell,
It's a
Drew
different era.
Holiday was more detrimental to his team, way more than Rick Fox. Way more than Rick Fox.
Do you remember watching all three of them Lakers
Man,
championships
I remember.
that they
I
won in the 2000s,
I
2002, 3?
remember. I listen. I know Rick Fox being a basketball player, his name and all. I remember Rick Fox from TV, man. I don't remember Rick Fox from none of them chips, man.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I
Derek
have to
Fisher, Big
so
Shot Bob,
basically
Kareem Rush, Luke
what
Walton.
you're
Like these are
saying
names
is,
that we know about.
yo, look,
So
listen, you wanna know what's funny? Kareem Rush with them rings. He came after that. He played with Kobe and Kobe alone.
he played with Kobe and Kobe alone. Who? Rick Fox?
No. Uh what you just said, buddy name?
I said I just named players
Kareem
that played
Rush.
on the Lakers.
Kareem Rush wasn't even a part of none of the three of them rings.
I never said he was. I just said he was played on the Lakers. He was one of the names that played with Cole. A lot of niggas played with Cole. We didn't know. You know what I'm saying? What's the other nigga name?
Exactly.
Smush Parker. He another
Smush
one. Played
Parker.
with yeah, like come on, man.
Yo, I was thinking of him the whole time. Yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Smush
But
Parker. Ty Lue, man. These niggas that played with
look,
Cole.
now Ty Lue, he was
He got
there. He
it.
got a ring. He
He
got
got a
two.
ring.
Matter of fact.
He
He
famous.
got two rings.
He famous for getting stepped over though. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, like
Exactly. Like, see, yo, defend Rick Fox all day because I ain't gonna spend too much time on Rick Fox. But Rick Fox was very much so like he was a dog. Like he's gonna jump over the crowd to get the loose ball. He's a dirty work player. He's gonna do what you don't want to do. He's like a low level Rodman.
But listen, though, this is what I'm gonna say.
He just looked like
The
that.
only person that makes sense that we could say that did all of that dirty work, dog playing, and all that, that's gonna make the Hall of Fame first ballot is Mr. Draymond Green.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going first ballot.
That's it. But
If not for anything, for the fights.
100%.
That nigga karate chop, karate kick the nigga, put him in the guillotine. Like, bro, he's diabolical. I ain't even gonna lie to
100%.
you. But I love him. That's my
Gotta love him. Gotta love him.
boy.
This is
I
what
ain't
I
even gonna
want to
lie to
say,
you. I
though.
fuck with Draymond. But Golden State, that whole Golden State wave, I fuck with them boys. Them boys,
Closing
they got my
this
respect.
one. This is what I want to say, though. Closing out, right?
Hmm.
Drew Holiday is going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame, and don't be surprised,
Boy,
listeners, viewers,
you
everybody.
better get on every betting app you know and put that in now. Because I'm telling you, if it happened, it's like a first ballot. No, will he make it? I believe it in my heart. I believe it because he got a couple rings. He's a A1 defensive player, and he's a he's a pass versus point guard when he is playing point guard. But first ballot, nah. I feel like in 10 years,
We
I feel
have people
in 10 years, kids ain't even gonna know your name. My boy. That's just my personal opinion.
Slyde TV, man, Slyde Sports, man. We here, man. We gonna holler at y'all. We out of here.
Shout out to Slyde TV.
Welcome to Slyde TV, where anything is possible.
So you thinking